And now, broadcasting live from the Darkroom Studio at Craven Community College, it's In the Know.
Hey, it's In the Know. I'm Craig. We're starting the show. We're just getting things going here. We're a little disorganized this morning, but in the best of possible ways, right?
Yes.
Always.
We're having fun in here. So I'm Craig Ramey. I'm one of the hosts here on In the Know, but I'm not sitting here by myself. We're going to go around the table here and see who all we got, right? Sitting to my right, it's...
Hi, everybody. Megan Johnson. Welcome for our Wednesday afternoon, and we're excited that you're back with us. And, of course, on my right, I did forget the date.
The 3rd.
It's August 3rd.
I'm lost.
Wednesday, August
What's
3rd.
the date? If you don't tell me the date,
It's Wednesday,
I'm
August
confused.
3rd at
Okay.
noon. And we always know that it's noon because Wendy reminds us it is...
Lunchtime. Hope you're enjoying your lunch. Hi, guys. I'm Wendy. Whether it's lunch or the replay and you're eating dinner, enjoying the show, thanks for tuning in. We're glad to have you today. I'm going to throw it to the booth.
Hello.
Hey, Holly.
Hey, we got Holly in there and Eli.
Hi, Eli.
I like the way Eli peeks in and gives us like the hello. Awesome. So they're the brains behind this operation in there today. So they're going to make sure that we all look like we know what we're doing in here.
Perfect.
Dude, I already don't look like I know what I'm doing.
I don't know. It's up for grabs.
Okay, that's fair.
Speaking up for grabs.
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
Today is, are you
Don't
ready?
say the first thing that came to my mind. What?
Today is Grab Some Nuts Day.
Hey.
So
Okay.
I brought some nuts for
Perfect.
us to share.
That's the official name of it?
Yes, National Grab Some Nuts Day.
Okay.
So I've got little 100-calorie packs of cashews, almonds dried with dried cranberries, and then also a nutrition, wholesome nut mix, cashews, almonds, macadamia, and a touch of sea salt.
I love the pun. Those are delicious, too.
Nutrition. Yes,
They are
see,
good.
nutrition.
For anybody who has not seen the podcast before, sometimes we will talk about things of the day, and Megan didn't just randomly say, today is Grab Some Nuts Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Thing
Today is
of the
Grab Some
day.
Nuts
Yeah,
Day.
we've got a lot of things of the day we're going to talk about today.
I cannot consume any of these because
Why?
I am allergic to cashews.
Really?
A lot of
Aw.
tree nuts. So, and actually, you want to learn a little bit about nuts today?
No,
Sure.
but that makes me sad. It makes me sad that you
That I
can't
can't
enjoy
partake.
cashews.
That's
Yeah.
all right. I got peanuts stashed in my drawer.
Okay.
So, like, if I get hungry or if I get my lunch, you can always grab some,
Yep.
peanuts, and they fill you up quickly. And
But if
but-
you have a cashew, is it a
it's close to a death sentence.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are they on the table? This is making me
Well,
nervous.
because that is not going to have any cross contamination because they're wrapped up in plastic.
Okay.
So I'm good.
So we should not grab the nuts and eat them in your presence. So that's probably
no,
not
actually,
a good idea.
no, we're good.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing it.
Okay.
Not-
I'm not
you
doing it
can.
either. No.
No. Yeah, you
No.
can.
We need you.
I mean,
No.
okay, we need you. So, defining a nut can be very tricky. Although botanically, almonds and cashews aren't considered nuts, once they are in the can or in the plastic, it's hard to tell the difference. The same goes for walnuts and peanuts.
You're saying those aren't because
'Cause
you're going to say
walnuts-
legumes or something, right?
Peanuts are legumes. That's
Okay.
right. They're found in the ground,
This
right?
is the whole tomato's not a fruit thing, or it is a fruit thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, we've all agreed a tomato is a vegetable, and
Agreed.
a cashew and a peanut is a nut.
Correct.
Agreed.
It's a peanut.
But it's found in
Why are
different
we still debating
places.
this?
So,
Sorry.
despite the confusion, nuts, legumes, seeds, and drups, D-R-U-P-E-S, which I had never seen that word until today, continue to find their way into our daily diets, whether we add them to salads, which I do like. I do like nuts in my salads. So there are certain tree nuts I can't eat.
Okay.
Not that anybody really cares, but
Yeah, no, we're taking notes here.
okay, pecans, almonds, pine nuts, and pistachios are the only tree nuts that I can eat.
Okay.
All
All right,
of
those
the
aren't
other
bad. Pistachios
ones-
good.
Pistachios are very good. All the other ones are gone. Unfortunately, sadly, I did not become allergic to them until I was an adult.
Oh.
But my daughter I passed all of those tree nut allergies to her, and the only ones she can have are almonds and pecans. So
those are the
fortunately,
best
they
ones,
are pretty
so-
popular, so that does help.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
So-
last time she had a fraction of a cashew, it was emergency room.
Really?
Oh, bless.
She was actually at theater camp,
Really?
and I got a phone call. Yeah.
See,
And it was an accident because the packaging, you have to, when you're allergic to stuff,
You really have to read the
have
packaging.
read it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
I feel
in
very
big-
fortunate in that way because
Yeah.
as far as I know, I'm not
Yes.
allergic to anything.
In big bold letters, it may say dark chocolate almond with sea salt, but it may say inside little pieces of cashew or chunks of pistachio.
Yeah.
So she and I have to, especially if stuff's pre-made by somebody else, I always have to ask, are there nuts in it? And then we kind of backtrack from there. And if there's any question, it just doesn't go in our mouth.
There you go.
But she's EpiPen kind of stuff. I mean, like hers is really, really bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, depending on what kind, they are necessary. They're great fats. They've got good fats for your diet. They're also full of minerals and nutrients that might otherwise be missing. So, a lot of our processed food, as it becomes, that trend of non-GMO, but a lot of our processed foods have dwindled down the basic nutrients that were probably in there several decades ago. So nuts are, again, one of those things that you can replenish on a regular basis. So
It's my favorite snack. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So
I would probably lose a bunch of weight if I became allergic to them because that's my one go-to
Really?
that I have all the time. Yeah.
Is it
if
because-
they're in the pantry, like when I walk by the kitchen, if I know that they're in there and it's in a bag that's already opened, I will open the pantry and dump out some in my hand every time I walk by. I should probably put all the nuts like in a far end room of the house just to save me from myself.
Now, mine are usually mixed with M&M's.
Megan's like, yeah, you should do that.
So,
I don't see you as worrying about losing weight. So,
But I mean, you can't just constantly snack on nuts and not expect it to.
no, but they're great in desserts. They're
I'm gonna
great
develop an allergy is what I'm
addition
gonna
to to your meals or just an alternative little snack. So, anyway, so today go grab you some nuts, Day.
Okay.
Yep. So
And Wendy likes to mix them with M&Ms.
Yes.
And we
trail
call it a
mix.
trail mix.
Trail
It's
mix.
a healthy
But
snack.
just M&M's, yeah. The raisins, you can leave them out. Like, just give me some M&M's in there, too. So.
no raisins.
Well, I mean, I eat them, but, you can leave them out if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. When it comes to trail mix, I don't want chocolates or anything in there that's going to melt because then it becomes a mess.
Yes.
So I would rather have the nuts and the raisins and
Yeah.
no M&Ms, candies.
Yeah. Well, and I have two
Yeah.
pecan. I say pecan. I don't say pecan.
You said how you want to.
We have two in our yard. So one of the tasks from my mother, I love you, Mom.
Is Mom watching?
Probably.
Hi,
so
Mom.
she,
Hi, Mom.
when they start coming off the tree, she'll come into my house and she'll pick up bucketfuls, and then, bless her heart, she will
Shell them?
and put them in beautiful Ziploc bags and in my freezer. And so, yep,
Wow.
we eat pecans all year.
So I've got a question on that. Pecan or pecan? You said it both ways because
Yes.
you feel like they're
Yeah.
both right, but they're both wrong.
Yeah, so I say a pecan, but I'll say a pecan pie. Like
Okay.
I don't know why I did
Yeah, it's
that.
a
but
pecan tree and a pecan pie.
So if anybody who is watching right now wants
It's a
to
debate.
debate this,
Yeah.
It's a great
go ahead and
debate.
put it in there. Put in
But it's spelled the same. So
you
how are we
do
going to know?
Wendy-
they're-
Wendy's Southern Way,
P-E-E, pecan.
pecan,
Yeah.
or pecan, and I say both. So
Yeah, or spell it the way you want to.
A-A-N.
Yeah. So anybody's
Yeah.
watching, make that comment there.
Yes.
And I think we should bring in today's guest to this debate while
I
we
would
got him here at
love
the table.
to.
He's sitting here at the table.
Yes.
I think he's got an opinion.
Oh. All right. You're going to
He's sitting
introduce our
here.
guest?
Yes. Because he's sitting here and we're talking about such a controversial topic that I feel like he should come in and join us. So joining us on the show today, he's going to be here with us for a bit, is Jeff Schulze from the Volt Center, and he's the director of our trade programs over at the Volt.
Hey,
Good
Jeff.
afternoon.
Welcome,
Have
Jeff.
you?
Happy Grab a Nut Day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there's some other controversial food things that we're going to talk about
Okay,
in a minute,
that's
too.
that's fine.
Hold on, we got to get his opinion though.
Yes. What is your thoughts?
Pecan.
Pecan.
I usually say pecan pie.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of a
Pecan pie?
tree is it?
It's a pecan tree.
See? I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pecans. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them dipped in sugar, brown sugar. And,
Oh,
you
and then
know.
roasted in the oven?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to work at a restaurant in Morehead City called Stardust, and they would make spicy pecans. And they were so good because it was a little bit of cayenne, some butter, some brown sugar. So it's like
Yeah.
the sweet and the spice. I make them every year at Christmas. It's like a little snack. to have
Outback
there.
has a really good salad. That's blue cheese with the sweet
Oh,
pecan.
the candied pecans?
Candy pecans in there. Yeah, that's really yummy.
Nice.
Something about that sweet and that salty and that crunch. And I like my nuts roasted too. So like it always
Yeah.
brings out that oils and
Yeah.
makes them yummy. So anyway,
Well.
so
Holly, you're looking there like you're smug, like you've got some pecan ideas. No?
no. I wish it was
she
National
says no.
Pecan Day, but it wasn't. So
No.
we could have had a pie.
All right, wait.
We
All
could
the
have.
information that you've given me so far, I still could not tell you whether or not a pecan or a pecan is a nut or a legume or a whatever the other word was you said. The dune.
So,
Does anybody remember what the word was?
It was a drup.
The drup.
A
Okay.
drup. Yeah.
So which is it?
Well, I
That's fine.
stopped
Put her on the
reading.
spot.
Don't
Put her
Yeah.
on
That's
the
fine.
spot.
It's fine.
But once you take, so the nuts in the name, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, they're fruits because they're coming off of a tree. But then when you take them out of the shell and you put them in a bag, then it's the nut. The fruit is that nut.
I like
I'm
it.
going to stick with it.
Stick with it.
And if you don't like it, you can message me back because I don't have
sticking
anything.
to pecan.
Yeah, stick with it.
I don't have any botanical stuff.
You've
in
crushed
here.
this debate.
I have.
You've done it. Yeah.
We are now in the know.
We are now in the know. Sorry, it was a half done no.
I like it though.
Hey Jeff.
Hey.
Before you start talking about your industry stuff, one of the things I know you love to do is brew home brew beer, and you have that class there at the Volt Center. Is there such a thing as watermelon flavored beer?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
that there's cider.
Yeah. There's beers. There's gozes.
Gozes? What
Yeah.
the heck is a goza?
Sours, watermelon
that sounds like those little
sours.
dumplings you get.
So you say goes, or is
Well,
it ghost?
it's probably goes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not go pecan on that too. Goes,
sorry.
goes.
Yeah, they're good. So
Oh, yeah.
more of a fruitier.
And
beer.
seltzers too.
Yeah.
It's very popular making
okay.
seltzers.
Well, that being said, guess what?
What?
Today is
Today is-
National Watermelon Day.
It's a
Yes.
good day for it. It's
It
very
is a
hot
very good day.
outside.
Yes.
It always makes me think of being a kid, just sitting around chopping up the watermelon and sweating in the
Watermelons
sun.
are 92% water, so they can be very satisfying in
8%
this
melon.
extremely hot heat.
Snow seeds.
So,
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
but they're also, although we call them melons, they are also in the scientific term as the gourd family.
I'm walking out.
Yeah.
That's
Gourd,
it.
yeah.
My hands are
gourd
up.
They are.
family, because of
They are.
because of the vine, right?
Correct. So it's
Yeah.
a vine that's flowers. It's originated from southern Africa. The word watermelon refers to both the fruit and the plant to botanists. So again, it's the plant is a pepo, P-E-P-O. The pepo is the berry with a thick rind and a fleshy center. Interestingly, pepos develop from an inferior ovary. We're not going to go into all that. But the characteristic is a scientific term for the gourd family. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
But
Have you
wow.
ever seen one of those rectangular watermelons?
Yeah, and can you
Do
they
put
put
them
it
like
into a box
You can put
to
them in a
grow?
shape, and they'll grow.
They'll grow to the shape.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they would have them do that so they were easier to transport and to
Yeah.
put on the shelves in the
Yeah.
grocery stores.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks
That
really
sounds
odd.
Sounds improper.
It does.
Well,
It sounds very improper. So I didn't know this also that that they also can come in different colors. You know, so we typically see them. They're dark green
green.
rinds with stripes
Yeah.
or yellow spots, but they can also come in exterior. The sweet exterior flesh can range in deep red or pink. So
I don't think
anyway,
I've seen a pink
We
one.
had
They
some
also
down
come
at Bogue Sound a couple weeks ago. They were having their watermelon festival.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, those were
Yep.
delicious.
Yeah, there's something about that sandy soil
Yeah.
that really makes them sweet.
Yeah.
but they come in orange, yellow, or white. So anyway, who knew?
Mm-hmm.
But I thought this was really interesting. They can find evidence of the people really enjoying watermelon all the way back to some of the tombs of the pharaohs. They actually had carvings of the description of a watermelon. So
Oh.
they were used and cultivated and breeded them back then. So
That's pretty cool.
long time.
Yeah.
We've been enjoying them. Anybody want to take a wild guess of the heaviest watermelon in the Guinness Book of World Records?
2.
Close. Yeah, there's two twos in the number.
2,406 pounds.
2, and then another number.
2,800.
262 pounds.
200.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have thought it'd been bigger than
Yeah,
that.
that doesn't
What's up,
seem that
watermelon?
heavy.
Try
How about
harder
the
next
pumpkins?
time.
Just 200? I figured like it'd be 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think about the pumpkins, how heavy they get.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're also a gourd, right? Am I
Yes.
smart? Do I
Yes.
sound
Yeah.
smart saying
Yes,
that? Yeah.
you have it.
Yes.
You got it.
So, so go enjoy some watermelon. I was going to bring some, and I thought, it's going to be a little messy. And I had some other stuff to bring, as you can kind of see in
Yeah.
this.
Do you need to explain why you have so
So-
many things?
We do. So here we are. I celebrated my birthday yesterday.
Happy
So
birthday.
I'm going to put on my.
Look at that.
To you.
I'm going to put on my birthday princess
And hold
hat.
your-
So, ta-da! And my scepter. But then we're
You're
going.
wait, are you going to rule with that? Like,
I'm already queen,
Yeah,
so
'cause-
let's
She's
not
ruled
worry about it.
yesterday. She
Yeah,
ruled
hold us so we can get a
yesterday.
screenshot of that later. So we.
And then, but I'm going to
Put that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to crown Craig.
Is this a crown?
This is your crown.
Yes.
So just go with it. That's all I had.
Go with it.
So
yeah.
I'm going to crown you because tomorrow Craig is the birthday boy. So we wish you
How
an
long?
early happy birthday,
How long
Craig.
can I keep that?
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank you.
Early happy
Yes.
birthday.
So
Tomorrow is my birthday.
she's passing on the birthday celebrations
Yes.
now to
does
you.
like the
So
I
corsage.
have.
Oh, nice.
You've been
Yeah.
knighted.
You've been knighted.
I've
Your
been-
birthday.
It's your birthday.
So happy
Well,
birthday,
thank you.
both of you.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Today is my sister-in-law's birthday. Sandy.
What's her name?
Sandy Sherwood.
Hi,
Happy
Siri.
birthday, Cindy
birthday.
Sherwood.
She's retired, but I doubt she's watching.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
watch
you'll
your
birthday,
send
Sandy,
the
if you
link and
are.
say, please watch the
Send.
first 7 minutes.
Yes.
Your
For
name
the
gets shouted out.
replay. Yep, it'll be
Yep.
good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, guys. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's so very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can put that back.
No, I'm going to have
You're gonna wear
to
it?
hold it now.
Yeah.
So this is cool. I also just taking a quick look in the comments. We got a few people watching us. We've gotten some talks about watermelon going on in here. A guy I went to high school with is also watching. Jack Johnson. Yeah. So hey, Jack. Good to see you. Yeah.
Jack Johnson, like the singer?
He has a T in his last name.
Oh,
and-
Johnston.
Johnston. Yes.
Jack
Yes.
Johnson.
Yeah, him and I
singer,
played football together.
He's going to be at Walnut Creek this summer.
Oh.
Soon.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, look at.
Let's go see him.
Look at me.
Yeah, you look very happy. So I'm just going to hold this like this the whole time.
You can put it down.
No, let's put it down.
Actually, you
Why?
can put it right here.
Well,
gonna
I think
put it
he's
over
having
my face.
fun.
Yeah,
Of
I
course
think
I'm
so,
having
too.
fun. Are you kidding me?
So my Cindy Fawcett, who's my helper up in Havelock, I walked in and my door's all covered with bright tinsel and sparklies, and this was hanging. This little birthday thing was hanging on the door, and then there were these 3 puffy flowers all over my cabinets, and then pinwheels. It was. I have to tell you.
You felt special, didn't you?
It made a girl feel very special.
Yes.
Very, very special.
Yeah.
Then I went home and my girls decorated the house, and I had big silver happy birthday balloons all over the place.
That's
and-
awesome.
Yeah, it was
Birthdays are
fantastic.
fun.
Very nice.
Birthdays
Yeah.
are fun. Cool.
Yeah.
My husband cooked good stuff, yummies.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, so it's all good. So I hope yours is just as good tomorrow.
I think it will be. I'm working a little bit earlier in the day, and then I'll try and cut out a little bit earlier and just kind of relax.
Enjoy the day.
Right.
Good.
It'll be the start of a
Relax.
long weekend.
Yep. So
Yeah. And one other watermelon comment on here, because I love when people are watching and they have things to say to us. Veronica says that yellow melons are at Garner Farms in Newport.
Oh, very cool.
And they have a cool color scheme. Cool color, but the same flavor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So also, I heard on Facebook, like local folks, that the gentleman that's in the big grayish or silver pickup truck that's in front of Taco Bell in James City,
Right.
he's got Bogue Sound melons.
Yes, he does.
sold out last weekend. I was driving to work, and he is full, and it looks like he's got watermelons and cantaloupe. And the folks that I've heard have stopped to get them. They said that's the best watermelon they've
It's
had
incredible.
this summer.
Yeah.
My brother gets them there
Yeah.
all the time.
So
Very cool.
I was not
enjoy
willing to, I'm sorry, to lug in a big,
A big old
so
watermelon?
big watermelon.
It would have been a mess, I'm
It
sure.
would have been, yeah.
We'd have just been sitting here crunching on watermelon the whole time.
And for
Spitting
those that hate
seeds.
it, there's actually seedless watermelons
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Those
still
are the
have
best.
seeds.
Yeah, but it's
Not
They're
as
little.
You can eat them.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like tiny little white ones, right? Yeah.
Go back to that.
I figured. Meredith is also watching. We miss Meredith.
Meredith.
And she says, pecan.
Thank
So
you,
she's very
Meredith.
serious
All right.
about it. Yeah.
Well,
My girl. Yeah.
she's born and bred in New Bern, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
pecan.
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 one more time.
Pecan.
Yeah. We're
really
gonna need to
tried
make
to
that
do
into a
that.
GIF later when we're promoting the show all year. We're just you and your birthday princess hat. Let's get a shot of Megan right on that and just.
Just
Yes.
not okay, but I have to say this does not make me feel uncomfortable. So I hope it doesn't you guys, because you did tell me that I can
No.
wear a crown.
You can wear a crown. Wear your crown. Wear it
Okay.
Yeah.
proudly.
You're gonna look into the camera, all the folks at home, and say pecan.
Pecan.
Yeah.
Pecan.
There you go. Oh wow. Okay.
Yes.
So that's the great debate.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Love
why
it.
we're here
Great
today.
Why? Debating?
Yes. No, that's not why we're here.
We
do
do
you have
need to
other
go-
things you want to talk about before we? Yeah, you've got some other stuff.
I do, but we'll
Yeah.
talk about it later.
Yeah. Well, we can bring
Well,
Jeff
I mean,
into those things too.
Let's bring Jeff back into the conversation. I want to hear what's going on at the Volt Center. I want to hear about this new Volt Tools Belt.
Oh, awesome.
Tool Belt Trust.
Tool Belt Trust
Yeah.
for our trades, and we've got a lot of folks that are going to be be picked up and helped. So we're very excited about this. And it will help the community in the long run.
It does.
So, Jeff, sorry, we get a little sidetracked.
Yeah, I see that.
Jeff's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Can I grab my props here for you?
Yes.
Yeah, go for
We get
it.
sparkle
Put
involved.
them up
and all
on the
of a sudden,
table
like,
if you want to. Well,
So just
there.
as we get started here, for people who may not even know what the Volt Center is, do you want to give us a quick overview, Jeff, on somebody who's hears us saying Volt, but they don't know what we're talking about?
oh, more hats?
More hats.
I like it.
hats.
Start off with the hat.
Here you go.
I like it.
Oh,
Are we putting these on?
You can put them on.
You have a crown, so or
Oh, I don't know. I could do
Can I
both.
put it on over the headphones?
Think about safety.
think about safety. Here we
Put on
go.
a pair of safety
I'll get
glasses.
I'm just.
This
checking to
is
see
the
where
show
they
where I
go.
balance
He
things
does.
on my head. That's
There
just
you
what
go,
I do.
Greg.
Does it not
There you
fit your
go.
head?
Oh, I
that.
can't really put
not
one
over
on with the
headphones.
headphones.
Yes.
Not
I'm
too
gonna get
good.
some-
Yeah. I
But
like it.
anyway,
Ta-da!
yeah. Craig, we got to do the balance
Yeah, that's
act.
right.
Be careful.
Can I
yeah.
do both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No,
look
but-
like a unicorn.
So, Megan, make sure you take
Get that picture.
Unicorn.
Megan. Make sure you take a couple of these so that you can compare them to your glasses. You
Oh, I
have.
will?
Yeah,
I
I'll
will.
have
open these,
luck.
so you want to take these.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I got
I
one
am
more prop here for you.
Prepared.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got to
it's
take
like, what's
that.
wrong?
That's
You
gonna
jumped,
fall
scared
off.
me.
I need to be safe.
Yeah.
I'm going to give me the safety glasses.
The
so I can be safe.
sunglasses, yes.
Yep. And then I can take these home and use them for
we got
projects
Yeah,
around the
take
house.
one, pass it down. So this is
Wow.
the
Double wrap.
application we have
Agreement
And look,
form.
about the
There's your
tool
list on
belt
the back.
trust.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, yay. So there's an agreement form.
Okay,
So
great.
if we talk about, first of all, the Volt Center, and we focus a lot on the hands-on construction trades classes there. We have forklift operator classes, diesel engines, all the construction trades classes, welding classes, and hospitality is the latest down there now. So we have food programs as well. You want to become a short order cook. All of those I just mentioned, if it's 56 hours or more and it leads to a certification or credential, and you're struggling to figure out how can I afford this class, thanks to the Craven Community College Foundation and the Harold H. Bate Foundation, they created a trust that will pay the tuition for those individuals.
That's amazing.
All you have to do is come let us know, hey, I'd love to take this, but I'm struggling here. I can't do that. So those that need help now, there's no holding them back to getting a new education, new career opportunity, new job opportunity. And it's a simple application, but I like because on the back, thank you, Margaret and Fonda and everyone that worked on this.
Can't do
But on the back, do you need something
it.
there?
Also, get the helmet.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the classes that are eligible for it.
Yeah, you can see them all back there. A lot of people have asked about the diesel program. Yes, that's covered on there.
I signed
solar.
up somebody for diesel systems 2 days ago.
You did, yeah.
Sure did. It was my first application form, so it was very cool.
We do have food and beverage operations. So
Yeah, so
we're-
let's just run the whole list. Name everything on there, just so anybody.
56-hour forklift, diesel generator service and repair class. We have a diesel engines class, diesel systems class. They're roughly about a 6-month program, those two classes. The environmental and safety diploma classes through our NCCR programs and worksite safety. That's covered. Food and beverage operations, fundamentals of professional cooking, housekeeping, commercial cleaning. You look so cute. Wait a minute.
Why is
But,
it
but
like
pause
Because
at
it-
housekeeping and cleaning so we
Pause
can.
that.
There we
Because
go.
Turn it around.
The inside is missing all the
Oh.
stuff.
The-
Oh, yeah,
it
that's
would
what
be
it is.
just too
I
much.
was like-
so,
That's because
yeah.
it's in your bag there.
I know, but I don't know how to put it together.
That's
So
why
I'm
you
just
have it
gonna
on
wear
backwards.
Yeah.
do.
I'm glad that's
you-
clarified though, because when she first
Yeah.
put that on, I was like, Wendy is not that much smaller than we are.
Megan, your
Like,
hat's
what's
on backwards.
happening?
my hat's on
Your hat's
backwards?
on
Yeah.
backwards.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, no, it's missing all the inside,
Yeah.
and
Get
it
a
would
helmet
just
head.
be
Oh.
too much to get out. So
Is it
this
like
is
this?
what you get. You get
Yeah.
Wendy with.
Well, no, that's.
Ooh, this is
no, you're
nice.
fine.
Unless the inside.
Yeah, the inside might be reversed. It's hilarious.
That's why I'm not putting the
Either
inside
way,
on.
it's hilarious.
Glasses on. I gotta fluff my hair.
Look,
back
you made
up.
me put this thing on.
You look like you're going on safari. I like that because it doesn't have the inside piece. Yeah, strap down. I love it.
Sorry.
Oh.
Let's go.
Where were we?
Commercial cleaning.
Housekeeping and commercial cleaning, introduction to hospitality careers. We have marine engine repair. And here's all the NCCR, the carpentry construction. We have levels 1 through 4, NCCR electrical, HVAC, masonry, plumbing, welding. We could go up to level 3. It's usually levels 1 and 2. And then the solar photovoltaic technician classes. PV for short.
And just make sure we don't miss out on this. All those that you mentioned are available at the Volt, but the welding that's also available on the Havelock campus is eligible for the Tool Belt Trust as well.
That is probably the only exception to this.
It is, yeah. That's my understanding. That's the only exception.
Correct.
Yes.
We've had a couple of people ask, well, what about the truck driving? That's not part of this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we have other opportunities, so if you still want to consider something that's not on here, come see us. Call us, even call the main campus. I'll give you an example. A youth came in and, yeah, this is great, but I can't afford the book. I mean, the books alone, if you're taking a plumbing level 1, 2, and 3 class, you're almost $500 in books there for about 4 books you need. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're taking that over a period of time. Well, there's opportunities yet to help assist with that. Mm-hmm. But, for the most part, they will pay, the trust here will pay for the tuition, which includes a pretty decent-sized supply fee because we go through a lot of consumables. And all the students are responsible for is to pick up the book.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's amazing.
And that's really almost all of the classes that are available at the Volt. So that's really the main line there is that if you're interested in any of those trades opportunities, you can go and register and have all of your registration fees covered.
You're not going to use the Tool Belt Trust for Intro to Brewing. Sorry,
right.
Rob.
Right. That's what I said most. There's a couple that are not eligible.
24-hour bartending class, it's not covered for that.
Yeah.
But those are all still very affordable
I was
classes.
going to say affordable, easy, quick, and can get you a job in a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the areas that they want you to check off is all that apply to you. So if you're requesting financial assistance, these are some of the categories. I am presently unemployed and I'm receiving notice of a layoff. I earn less than $10 per hour or only work part-time. These are different categories again. I have had extra expenses or lost wages due to COVID-19. That's somebody who's been laid off, not been able to go back to their profession because of changes that have happened in their in that industry. I've had recent unexpected expenses or loss of income. I will be reducing my work, and that includes somebody who's like back up to a pending a layoff, So I will be reducing my work hours in order to attend class. So somebody who has to go part-time so they can change their skill set to go and get a better career future. Or they have additional expenses to attend class. So extra transportation if they're coming out of the area, they're not New Bern local, childcare, etc. And then there's another section. So maybe you don't fit in that box, but maybe something else has come up, like you're recovering from a tremendous illness, and that would be the other box, like extra expenses. So
yeah, I think it's important that of the list of things that you just read, you still shouldn't say to yourself, well, I didn't apply to one of those, so I shouldn't ask about this, because
Correct.
You still should.
Yes, that's what that other box is for. And when you're sitting down and talking to one of the coordinators or directors or assistants, they can help guide you and advise you on why you might be qualified.
We had a couple of students recently that were awarded the HERF grant that recently, I think it paid up through the end of this year, and they received some funding after the tuition and the books were paid for. And they heard about this, but I wish everyone was so responsible like that. No, I have this money. I can use that to pay for this next class and buy the books. Save this Tool Belt Trust for someone that really needs it.
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea behind it. It's not, oh, great, I can take a free class. No, if you need help, that's what this was created for, and it can help you.
That's
and
awesome.
the other piece of the puzzle is, we know that there are a lot of responsible people, and there's also a lot of really good-willed people, but things happen in people's lives. So they need to know that if they sign up for this and then they don't attend the class, but they have to communicate with us about that.
Yeah.
Because if they just don't show, they may not be eligible for another opportunity like this in the future. So communication is key when it comes to this, because the point is the foundation and us in general, we just want to help the students strive and be able to do better. So these glasses seem excessively large on me.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
They're protecting you.
But they're bigger than yours.
They fit me, therefore
over your
put on,
eyeglasses.
over the
Oh,
glasses.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yours are bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Mine's are bigger
But see,
than yours.
when I put these on, the first thing I think is my reading glasses aren't working. Right? I keep trying to look and it's still blurry. I don't understand why.
Yeah.
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 But this is a great new program that we have, right? This isn't something that we've had for a while. There have been other funding sources, but the Bait Foundation has been such a great partner with the college for so long. And it's great that they were able to see this need and communicate with the foundation and find a way to collaborate and be able to offer this to potential students.
Everyone that's worked on the foundation, from Christina and Charles steering all this to all the board members, signing on. Yeah, this is definitely needed. All the kudos go out to them, and then teaming up with Harold H. Bate Foundation. Eddie was actually our dean down at the Volt Center. Eddie was at a presentation on Sunday for a bunch of church members. I think it was down at Captain Ratty's, and he was just talking to them, and he brought up the tool belt. Usually he refers them to Jeff or Antoinette, but someone from Harold H. Bate Foundation was there.
Oh, wow.
Like, oh, yeah. So, they helped. They were one of the church members there and talked about it, too. So
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
And if you kind of go back 2 years ago when we were post-Hurricane Florence, and New Bernians realized that we needed to have some stronger workforce, they really kind of stepped it up. I mean, that was really the precipitous to being able to do this now. I mean, I don't know for a fact. I'm just saying I feel like this is kind of the journey that we've been going through. Being able to get that Red Cross grant, being able to re-employ so many people who had been displaced from their jobs, their homes, and help just the basic growth and return of folks back in. This is like that continued, that seed was planted then, and this seems like that continuation.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's
yeah.
an
Oh,
accurate
yeah.
statement?
Absolutely. No, I'm the more we can help. Again, we're, thank also Craven County as well as the city of New Bern for the location where we're at, because we're able to help a lot of people get out of poverty and get a decent paying living. And the companies too, they're coming now too. They're calling us. We wish we could help everyone. We're getting that way, but this is another important opportunity.
Yeah,
to continue
absolutely.
that, free education.
And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when you go into Trent Woods up the Pembroke exit, and of course, if you go left, you're going into Trent Woods, and if you go right, you go towards the Volt Center. Well, they've been adding additional sidewalks going through Pembroke. And so that's really allowing those that are been on foot and on bicycles to get to the other side of that bridge safely and go and hopefully get some extra training and pursue their jobs. So that's a huge asset as well.
I saw a bike rack in front of the Volt Center. Did y'all have so many people coming and biking in that you actually had to have a bike rack out there to be able to accommodate them?
Yeah. I got to thank Gary. He's the one that teaches our welding class during the day. His students built that.
Oh, that's cool.
That little bike rack.
Awesome.
And little things like that happen, I imagine, quite a bit, right? Where you see a need either at the Volt or in the community, and it's a teaching opportunity as well, right? So you can, it saves the college a little bit of money, gives them some hands-on experience, and helps helps the students.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
So I know you brought a couple of props here. I want to make sure if there was anything else here as far as a prop that you had that you wanted to show us or talk about, you let us know.
The reason, have the photos been playing the whole time as well?
No, but we can pull those up and talk about those if Holly's ready to do that.
Sure.
She says yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Really,
This table is very full.
quantity is hopefully lower. Well, I don't even see the photos. I don't need to
They're right
see
behind
them.
you,
But,
so yep.
okay. But what we're showing here is some of the opportunities that this Tool Belt Trust covers. So we're looking here at a visit we did to, so we're getting out in the community with the students. That was at Gregory Pool Caterpillar up in Little Washington, about an hour north of here. So the students there, actually a couple of those students in that photo actually have a job there now working
That's
for
awesome.
That is great.
Caterpillar.
And they donated some a diesel engine to us as well, right?
Yeah.
Or a couple of them.
Yeah, I had to pull that photo, so that's not in here. But
Okay.
yes, they've donated some engines for us, a lot of engines. If you look in our diesel garage where we teach the classes, almost everything in there is donated unless it's an engine lift.
And
You know,
it's
that's
pretty
much-
full in there. I've been in there.
There's
so
a lot
of
in
stuff.
there.
Yep.
What else we got up there, Holly? That's our carpentry class. You've got Jim over on the right-hand side explaining the process of bending some trim here. And as you can see, one of the sheds in the background, our carpentry program builds sheds. The reason they build sheds is not, well, everyone wants a shed, but no, it covers all the modules of learning that they're teaching in carpentry level 1 and 2
Okay.
in
Just
our
on a
construction
smaller
program.
scale.
Yeah. It's a great opportunity then to cover everything that way.
And it's the same code that they have to abide by if they're building a larger house. I mean, the basics of it.
yeah,
So
it's basic construction. A lot of it is rough framing that they do in these
you can
classes.
clearly tell that was not taken recently. Since they were
No.
all
A
dressed
A little
in-
chilly.
That was a cold day
Yeah,
out
a
there.
little
Let's see the
chilly.
next one, Holly. This is part of our inside the Volt Center in the Trades building. So we're looking at one of the projects that Earl's electrical class did. So this is already students that have completed all 4 levels of electrical, but they were doing this already by the end of their second level, electrical level 2, into electrical level 3. So, I mean, that technology you see in there, that's a $50 an hour job you're earning when you have those kind of skills.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
So before you change the picture, those little sponsorships in the back, wasn't that something that, Craig, that you guys got acknowledgement for?
We did win an award for that, for a signage design at NCPR. I think it was 2 years ago. But yeah, while we
still
were happy
relevant.
to win that, yes, it's really great to see how that has grown and added more and more partners since we started. It
You
was
should
just
see the
one-
left side. There's a
Yeah.
lot more on the left.
Yeah, it just started as one row, and
Yeah.
now it's definitely 2
Our-
full
our
rows.
wall of fame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it keeps
Yeah.
growing and growing. So
All right.
I'm very
next
happy
one.
about that.
So this is some of the, and talk about corporate partners, Wall of Fame. Out of all those vehicles you see there, there's 2 that we purchased. Everything
Wow.
else has been donations. Bosch and BSH are huge contributors to our 56-hour forklift program. Again, a great opportunity for those that want to get into any type of material handling, no cost if you're struggling to figure out how to pay for that class. This is typically, I think it's a $230 class to take, and the Tool Belt Trust can help those in financial need.
And there's not a book requirement for that one.
No, this particular one, you're
Yeah.
right.
So there's not that added
Yeah.
extra.
It's amazing how we continue to keep getting more forklifts because there's such a need, and they're all different.
Yeah.
They all have
Yes.
different.
Yeah, you're learning you've got the ones with the new ergonomic controls, battery-powered forklifts, propane-powered forklifts. Even those pallet jacks are over on the other side. Those are battery-powered as well, tugger trucks. And a lot of times they'll pull carts that are behind them as well. And we have a whole rodeo, a course that we set up so it mimics what Moen or Bosch or Dredora, any of the factories that they would go to work at, would experience.
I'm glad you said you had a little rodeo that you set up out there, because I would love it if one day we were able to have any kind of an open house event at the Volt,
A
that we could set up a
competition.
little forklift rodeo that people
We
could get
did
out and do a
that,
little
yeah.
course.
We
Yeah.
did that. We actually had some foundation members, and one of them, I'm not going to call out the names already because maybe he will take the class, though, wants to sign up just so he, actually, or she, they both wanted to take the class to learn how to
Awesome.
operate it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Wait, are there more?
I don't know if they're.
Oh, there it
There's
is.
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, this is actually the first class that was held at the kitchen, the new Volt Center kitchen. That's our intro to home brewing program there.
And that's Wick line in the back there with the long beard, isn't it?
Uh,
Do you know him?
no.
No, he works at Fuller's Music, I believe.
Okay.
He's a luthier there. Yep.
So they're all
luthier.
working
He
on
makes
learning how to
guitars and
read.
fixes them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
I
right.
know Wick.
I
Yeah,
think
I mean,
they're
no,
working
he's-
on reading their gravity levels of.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, next
Yeah,
one.
very cool.
That's just a shot from our outfield where the Mason program's working. We've now got all those cinder blocks stacked like a foundation for a house. So they literally put these things all together, build them up, do dry bonding, basically like dry setting first. Then they'll mix up the materials, learn all the different techniques, and then they take it all down again so we can
Do they
repurpose it.
So they're able to reuse the bricks over and over again?
Most of the
Mostly, yeah.
bricks,
I guess some get destroyed in
Some,
taking it
but
apart.
they get such a cool. I mean, these two were regular concrete bricks, and they get that cool patina on it. You know, the old age look when you leave some of that mortar on there. What else we got? Another field trip, rigging operation. So we cover a lot of that in each one of our level 1 classes. So the students, they hear about it, they practice it on a small scale, but here is an opportunity to actually go to a site and see how a rigging operation is handled. Pretty cool. See
Yeah,
that
very
thing
cool.
move.
Yeah.
So were they operating the crane, or they're just there to observe, or
The students were just observing.
Okay.
Yeah. It requires certain certifications and all to move something like
You
that.
have to be a licensed crane operator
I
to do
see.
something like that.
Okay.
That's really
If
cool.
not, we end up with trailers not on the pilings.
Yeah.
Beautiful picture.
I got lucky one morning coming into
Beautiful
work.
picture.
Oh my gosh.
That's it.
So,
It's
So,
really-
Yeah.
it's
and
pot
then
of
of course,
gold.
yeah,
right
that's what
there.
you're saying. That's
exactly. I think
treasure.
that was my caption. So
Yeah.
here's your
Yeah.
pot of gold for your new future.
it is.
Yeah.
Right there at the Vault Center.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great place, a great space. I know you guys invite anyone to come take a look.
Oh, yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
see what's there and the fun stuff that you guys offer.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, head on down
Yeah.
and check those guys out.
That might have been it, right?
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Cool.
Well, I know we'll start talking about some community events in just a second here, but I want to make sure we circle back and just remind everybody again about the Tool Belt Trust and the class opportunities that are available at the Volt. Great opportunity. If somebody wants to learn more about Volt programs or the Tool Belt Trust or both, what would you suggest they do, Jeff?
Well, we got cravencc.edu/Volt, and we've got cravencc.edu/Toolbelt. 2 websites. They can always call us as well. Antoinette answers 633-0857. I answer 638-5467. You know
And
what
I
Volt
answer
stands for?
444-6013.
As you mean as an acronym?
Yeah.
To my knowledge, it was never officially an acronym. Do you know of it as an acronym?
I created one. I wish that we could keep it that way. But
Okay.
Vocational Occupational Learning and Training Center.
Okay. Very cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
That fits it very well.
So, but it was an old generation plant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I knew that's where the name came from.
Yeah.
I'd never heard it as
Yeah.
as an official acronym.
yeah, nobody's given it that. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh
I
well.
like it.
Here,
We-
should I crown you?
Yes.
Here.
The creator of the acronym.
Yes, there we go. We're going to crown you.
Done.
Yes,
Done.
creator of the acronym.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Well,
a
thank
great
you for
one.
the opportunity, though.
Yeah, glad to have
Yeah,
you.
of course.
I
A
hope
lot
this gets
going
out to a
on.
lot of people because, yeah, I'm actually going to talk over at the Zomar's staff so that they know about it because they take a lot of switchboard calls.
Yeah,
so
They do.
for
the
sure.
more they know about it.
So if somebody wanted to come on site and talk to somebody, they could do that here at the New Bern campus in workforce development.
Absolutely.
They could go to student services.
Yeah.
And they could also just go to the Volt and talk to
Yeah.
Antoinette.
Exactly.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So Megan, did you have any other things of the day you want to talk about?
I did. So,
Yeah.
I mean, back to Grab Some Nuts Day. It also happens to be National Georgia Day.
Okay.
And, you know, I can't remember what president, I mean, I know the president, but I can't remember what his number was. Jimmy Carter. What number was he? Anyway, he was from
44.
Peanut Country, as y'all know. So,
You don't know.
to celebrate National Georgia Day, grab a Coca-Cola and some boiled peanuts and enjoy the summer weather. Georgia's home of Coca-Cola, which, of course, we're the home of Pepsi. But you can also do Pepsi and
Another
boiled
great
peanuts.
debate.
Yep.
I
Yes.
hear another one coming.
I'm going to stay out of that
Ah.
one. That's really so. But actually, eating salty peanuts goes all the way back to the Civil War. So we won't go to there. That could be controversial as well. And here's
like
the
putting
next
them
one.
in a soda, you mean?
Yes, you've
Well,
never
they
put
didn't have
peanuts.
Oh, I've put
Yeah.
peanuts in a
Coke,
Pepsi
yeah.
and
Oh,
or
yeah.
a Coke, yeah. A Coke, yeah.
The other thing is also they're very known for their barbecue. They said it's real barbecue. Of course, we in Eastern North Carolina and those in South Carolina will debate that.
Another
But,
debate.
Another one.
The other thing is when it gets a little bit cool, having Brunswick Stew. And of course, I know
Yes.
they say traditional Brunswick Stew has tomatoes, lima beans, corn, okra, potatoes, and chicken and beef or any other game. And it can be a side dish or it can be a main meal.
Yep.
Okay, good.
So they're just all over the place.
It is. Okay, Georgia was part of the original 13 colonies, right?
Yep.
Do you remember which number it was?
2.
No,
No.
it was the 13th.
Yep.
And it was the 4th state to enter the Union. So again, recognizing National Georgia Day. There's also, it's a beautiful state. It's immense. It's complex. It's got, lowlands. It's got mountains, kind of similar to us that has a
Right.
coastline.
Just a variety of
It has
stuff.
a great variety. It has great industry. I was raised in Georgia. I do consider myself a Georgia girl, even though I was not born there and or have lived here longer. So I don't know. So I kind of cross, but my family's still there. So
Well, happy Georgia Day.
happy
then.
Georgia
Yes.
Day. Watermelon, Georgia, nuts. It kind of all comes together. It's like summer in a
Coca-Cola.
package.
It's a Brunswick stew of
It's a-
information.
Oh my gosh, it is. It's a Brunswick Stew Day.
It's enough to be a full meal.
It is
Or
a full
side.
meal of excitement and
Or
information.
a side.
Yes.
It always
Yes.
is on the show.
It is. We
Yes.
never know what you're going to learn.
All right.
Never.
Let's tell people about some things that are going on the next couple of weeks. What do you say, Holly?
All right.
She's going to put some things on the screen, and then we're going to wing it.
We're
I can
gonna
go
wing it.
first. Yeah, sure. So
Ooh,
we've got
separate.
Art Walk coming up next Friday, August 12th, from 5 to 8 p.m. And that is in downtown New Bern. If you've never been to Art Walk before, of course, that's when a lot of the businesses will open up their doors. They'll have things out on the sidewalks. A lot of times they will close the streets. Sometimes you've got some restaurants that are allowing you to have some dinner outside. But always something interesting happening at Bank of the Arts as well. So it's
I love the homage to Van Gogh.
yeah.
And that's just really cool to have
Yeah,
a little
me too.
Van Gogh-esque over New Bern.
I love it. I got to go to the Van Gogh Museum a couple of weeks, or I guess it was 3 weeks
The
ago. No, the one in Amsterdam.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
Was it
It's one of the
exciting?
best museums I've ever been to.
Did you
for
see
sure.
Starry
No,
Night?
Starry Night is
No, sorry.
in the MoMA in New York, and I saw it there 6 or 7 years ago.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
saw a couple Van Gogh pieces when I went to visit the Monet exhibit at the High Museum in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
back to Georgia, but I did get to see a couple of his smaller pieces. And
Very cool.
Yeah, it was really neat.
So I don't know the story behind this. Maybe there's some Van Gogh inspired pieces there. Maybe that's just one of the
beautiful
artists that's
picture.
on display.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a great
Nice that they got
painting.
highlighted.
Yeah.
We like our local artists.
I like it.
Oop, go back. Or that one. So we're going to have Family Fly In, the 11th annual free movie. It's going to be at the Aviation Heritage Foundation. I believe that's in Havelock on the main drag. It's August 12th on from 5 to 9. And it's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. It is a very fun, silly story. So if you've not seen it,
It's a great book. If you haven't read the book, read the book.
read the book. Yes, says the says
Check
the
it out from the
librarian.
library.
Check it out. Not from ours. This is a children's book.
Okay.
But
Yes.
go find one.
Yeah, go find the book, read the book first, and then you can compare the notes on did you like the book better? Did you like the movie? And there's that debate again. We like a debate.
More debates. Okay.
I'll grab this one. So, On the Border, the Ultimate Eagles Tribute will be happening on Friday, August 12th at 6:30. That's going to be at our beautiful Union Point Park. So, if you are an Eagles fan, come check those guys out.
Megan's looking at me like they're from the.
If we had practiced and we could have harmonized like a fun Eagles entry song, that would have been
Not
fun.
Wendy, no.
Not Jeff.
Jeff, that's you, buddy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, maybe we'll harmonize next time.
Okay,
We're looking at a busy August 12th.
August 12th, yeah.
Around
Is
New
that
Bern and Craven County.
Three
yeah.
things now.
All three of those
August
on the same night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Pick your favorite.
Yep. All right, so that's me. Unless you want to take a swing at it, Jeff.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So over at the North Carolina History Center, which is located at Tryon Palace, the Fife and Drum, a military history of 18th century through music. I'm assuming that's a lecture and some music will be played. That would be my guess, but I don't. Yeah, okay. Holly says yes. So, is that a famous painting that I should know? Anybody else
It
know?
looks familiar.
Okay.
It does look familiar, but
Yeah.
it's been a while since I've had art
So,
history.
so maybe if you go to Fife and Drum and Military History of the 18th Century through music,
It's
you will know the significance of
At
that.
the bottom, it says A.M. Willard, 1876.
Okay.
So I think that this was A.M. I'm assuming just because mostly men in 1876 got their art published, but that is a nice little depiction. So,
Okay.
so actually, since we were talking about our original colonies, which was the
Yeah.
13th colony,
Georgia.
Georgia. Got the Georgia
who
Star up
joined
there.
the Union when? The
Fourth.
Very good.
I learned today.
Quizzes, and you guys are
something.
good.
Very nice. Was
And
that
it wasn't
the
two.
last one, Holly?
Right? Two.
Yeah. There is one other thing happening next weekend that I know of. We didn't have a slide of, but at New Bern Civic Theater, the opening of Pass the Remote. It's a blast from the past. It's a review of 80s songs. They'll be performing them live with like little
That's up
skits
your
in there.
alley. You need to do
I
that,
heard
Megan.
some rumblings of maybe some volleyball being played on stage. I'm not saying it's a Top Gun thing, but I'm saying I did hear something about some volleyball being played on stage.
Tom Cruise going to be here?
He might be. Will you come see him?
Yay.
Or a lookalike? Is there one
A
in town?
lookalike. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a lookalike. I'll take a lookalike. It's good.
Yeah. So yeah, if you are a Tom Cruise lookalike, please come to New Bern Civic Theater and audition for that. But no,
Also-
that opens up next week.
Also this Saturday, for boat owners that live near the river or want to go hang out, Aquapalooza is going to be at the Rock Quarry on Bryce's Creek.
Yeah.
So big boats need to be careful because it's very shallow trying to get in from the creek into the quarry.
Okay.
It's about 3.5 feet depending on the tide
On
at the
the tide,
time.
yep, and the
So,
wind.
but they're going to have a band. They're all about safety. They don't want you hanging out in the quarry unless you're on some sort of flotation device. So kayaks, paddle boards, everybody's welcome. It'll be a lot of fun. So
It's a short kayak ride too from Merchants.
yes,
Uh,
just around the bend.
What's that, Perrytown Loop Road and Bryce's Creek Road? It won't take you but a few minutes.
Yeah, so
paddling
it's a lot
down.
of fun.
Okay.
It's
I
going to be
paddled my
hot.
boat up that river. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
So you wanted to, or
No, it died. Single oar boat and a 20-foot inboard didn't make it
Ooh.
easy.
Oh man, that was tow time. You should
Yeah.
have been calling somebody. Tow
Well,
time.
someone did tell me actually.
that's awesome.
They saw me paddling past, but anyway, continue.
So it's just a lot of fun. It's family oriented. So it's going to be hot.
Yeah,
So
of
pace
course.
yourself. Bring plenty of water. So I told my husband because he's like, "Hey, don't forget." I thought it was the next weekend, and I'm like, if it was as hot this weekend as it was last weekend, I
Yeah.
didn't make it an hour and a half on the boat this weekend. It was miserable.
Wow.
I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
It
You're
was
just out there
really-
Gotta
roasting.
keep moving.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can't sit still. You gotta
And
keep
we
moving.
had 30-mile-an-hour winds. So you had to go if you went with the direction, you were having to stay up with it so you'd had some breeze.
Yeah.
It was just hot. We don't have a cover on our boat, so I was like, well, I'm sitting on the back of the motor box dying.
Yeah.
I was wilting. I mean, I packed a picnic, the cooler was full, and I was like, not having it. I'm like, picnic in the air conditioning? Can we go back to the dock?
There you go. There you go.
So that was on Friday.
All right, so if you're going to that Aquapalooza on Saturday, get a parasol, I guess.
Well,
Keep yourself from burning, or a very large safety hat.
that's
Yeah.
Wear lots
Right.
of sunblock
Yep.
and dunk yourself in the water.
There you
yes,
go.
lots of
Dunk.
lots of floaties. Yeah,
Love
we
it.
can strap on your vests and hang out.
Sit on your unicorn and
In my-
float around.
There you go.
Yeah.
There'll be plenty of theirs, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
flamingos.
Yes.
And some fun stuff.
Yeah.
So lots of beach balls bouncing around. It's kind of fun thing. So
Sounds fun.
it is fun. So anything else that we can think of?
Nothing else from me. Anything from the booth? Holly says no.
Holly says
No.
no.
Well, we've covered a lot today.
We have
done
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot. Jeff, thank you so much for being with us
Appreciate
today.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
opportunity.
And best of luck for these students that are coming in, and these are game changers. This is life changing
Yeah.
for them. So, and again, another shout out to the Bates Foundation and our Craven Community College Foundation for all their efforts that they do to help our students. So keep up the good
Tons.
work. We plan on being back here next Wednesday, August 10th at noon. I think that's the right date.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
We'll call
Yeah.
it next
Seven-
Wednesday.
10th,
Seven
yeah.
days from today, right? Yeah, so it's okay, August 10th. All right.
Yes.
I can math just a little bit. And
Congratulations.
Thank you. I feel so accomplished. So we will see you next week. So stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll catch you the next time. Take care. Bye.
Bye, everybody.